welcome. This is your host, Razor MK. Back again, this time, guys, we're doing part 3 of KOF 14 characters beyond KOF 15. So, before we start, I skip over Nakaruru, Mui Mui, and Love Heart because these 3 girls are special guest characters, and I don't want to go over special guest characters today, but I'm going to go over them in the future. So, on the special guest characters, guys, this is going to be a fun one for me. So, alright guys, so we're going to first start off with everyone's most hated character in KOF history. I mean, everyone hates him. I don't hear nothing positive about this man. So we start off with Xanadu. Okay guys, I will be real with you. Xanadu got 1%, less than 1% of making it in KOF 15. Why? Everyone hates Xanadu for some odd reason. He's the most hated character I've seen in KOF history. They hate him more than the SNK bosses. Man, they probably hate him more than Mizuchi from Neo Geo Coliseum. Oh god. Why do people hate him, you might say? They say, wasted character slot. He looks weird and all that mumbo jumbo. But oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh good. When you talk about getting hate, Zombu get more hate than any other character. I don't know why, but yeah, I found it pretty funny. And then when you beat someone with Xanadu online, they will get mad. People will get mad. Haters going hate, I guess. But oh gosh, I'm trying to compose myself without even laughing at Xanadu. All that Xanadu, oh my god. Okay. Oh god. But I could just picture Zombu as DLC on YouTube. Oh gosh. I can see the tweets now of how much they hate the character. And someone's going to do the extreme on SNK. And then someone's going to dislike bomb the heck out of that YouTube video if Zombu's DLC. So that's the reason why I said less than 1%. Oh god. Next up is everyone's favorite bearded heavy brawler from Kim's old team, Chang. Chang used to be part of Team Korea or Team Kim. Him and Choi is basically served the comic relief in the whole KOF series because if you don't know the story, both Chang and Choi are criminals. So Kim is trying to correct them to be, good people in society. And how does Kim do it? More training, like these people have flashbacks of Kim's training and they are petrified of Kim. They are so afraid of Kim, they don't want to do nothing. But during some of the KOF story, they was like, okay, let's jump them. And they're like, oh, we can't do it. Like, that their old criminal stuff they love doing, they can't do it no more. So in KOF 14, they're in jail for comedic reasons and team up with Xanadu. So, what's the chance of Chang of making it in? I want to say 50%, but Chang and Choi have been, even though they appear in beginning of the KOF series, they appear a little bit less as, the KOF gone on. But it does not mean they have no chance at all. So, I want to say around 25% that Chang will make it in. Next up is the shrimp version of Freddy Krueger, Choi. Choi is a little small dude with the Freddy Krueger claws, and yes, he does say something about him being the terror of the whole city, just like being like Freddy Krueger being terror of dreams. But Choi is an interesting character to play against because you expect Choi to just be a rush down and all that stuff. No. When you face against Choi is just annoying. He's like a fly with claws. You're trying to get rid of him as fast as you can, but you can't. He'd be jumping around, doing his mix-up with his spinning claws of death. He got a super where he does the Michael Jackson pose and spin around with the tornado. He does his, claw super. And my goodness, like if you combo good enough with Choi, there's a lot of damage. but the bad thing is the combo is very limited with Choi because he is a charge character. Also, funny thing about Choi is, oh gosh, he can wall jump too. And then his small jump, he jumped higher than most characters. I was like, man, for him to be like 4'3", he can jump to the ceiling like that. He got more hops than Kim, if you ask me. But likewise, let me explain who Choi is. Choi is a criminal, just like Chang. He was a, you know, a meat type of guy. Like he carved meat and cut meat, but he didn't have no enjoyment of it. But he wanted to be a criminal. But lastly, the person he stalked was the last person he ever stalked, and that person he stalked was Kim. And let's just say Kim knocked the crap out of him. All right, but then after Kim knocked the crap out of him, and Chang was basically rehabilitating to be better citizens. And how does Kim does it? Like I said in Chang's video, training. He'll train and train and train, and then still get flashback from it. But what is Choi's chances of making it into KOF 15? Same as Chang's, but like 25%, because just like, but Choi's been like as a fighter less than Chang, because sometimes Chang will use Choi as like some type of assist moves in certain SNK games. But all in all, 25% with Choi. Before we continue on to our next character, guys, isn't me or Kim, Chang, and Choi are like KOF 3 Stooges? And before you guys laugh and before you guys say, nah, you're crazy, let me explain. Alright, everyone knows about the 3 Stooges, right? Mo, Larry, and Curly. You know, Mo's the leader, Larry's the kind of smart one, but the, you know, he kind of pick a side right there, and Curly's the silly one. So I'm thinking about this. Like, Kim is the leader. Chang is basically in between. He'll follow where he wants to follow, and Choi is the silly one. Okay. Oh gosh. And plus, a lot of things that happen to him are either slapstick humor or Kim just slapping them. Okay. And then some of their endings is just comedic effect only. Oh gosh. So that alright, next character. Next up is the Team Japan Gold Olympus Judo Master Goro Diamond. Diamond has the power of making earthquake in the palm of his hand. He is Team Japan's muscle, so because if Kyo say I don't want to do it, he sent out Diamond to do it for him, and usually Diamond don't disappoint. But oh my gosh, when you're facing a Diamond, it's one of the most scariest thing ever, because if you face a good Diamond player, they're just waiting on you to be afraid, to respect Diamond, or they just capitalize on that. So, one thing I love about Diamond is he had anti-air, he got OTG grab throw supers, and his climax where he just opened his eyes and shattered the earth with his palms. That is probably the coolest thing I saw grappler character can do, because you don't see grappler characters trying to shatter the earth now, do you? And what's the chance of Diamond making to the KOF 15? You may ask. It's slim, guys. Like, if you go to the KOF 15 official website and go to Benamaru, he'll do like interview question with Clarence himself, and there it is right there, like about the whole team aspect with Team Hero. He said that yeah, Kyo had to do some sacred treasure business, and too bad about Goro, he doesn't want to enter it. So does that give Goro Diamond a chance to be DLC? Absolutely, but it's just going to be very slim to see him in KOF 50. Next up is the odd girl with the odd dress and the oddball of Nest Cartel, Sylvie Paul. So Sylvie is basically a failure of Nest, because she is a failed experiment for Nest. Ignis has no use for her, so they basically threw her away like junk. So that's pretty harsh right there. Even though Sylvie is created by Ness, she has no affiliated with Ness. But after the whole verse thing, the Ness cartel may be back. But, what's the chance of Sylvie Paul being KOF 15? About 45%, because I don't think she'll make it to the base roster, but I could be wrong, because we can always have like Team Kulia, Angel, and Sylvie Paul as one of the Nest Girls team, so that'd be something though. Next up is the mysterious dude with sand powers, Kukari. So Kukari, probability of making it is around 85%, because even though Kukari's one of the new characters from KOF 14, and he did appear in SNK Heroine, oh gosh, that's a video by itself if Kukari is ever revealed. But anyway, Kukari, like I said, got 85% in because thanks to Ash being in, and he has connections with Elizabeth and Ash, and also he hates Shune for some odd reason, just like Baby Girl in the official trailer shows that called Shune a poser and all that stuff, and want to fight Shune. Don't know if it's like hatred or jealousy, who knows. But overall, Kukari gets 85%. Next up is a girl with many masks, Meon. Meon was introduced to KOF 14. She uses like traditional dance and uses masks for like traditional musical, like in many other cultures. So her playstyle is more like a mix-up game, but her movement is more like a dance. So she can do like an air dash into a kick, and then when she gets near to the wall with her kick, she sends straight down where your opponent is, which that's a great mix-up and a great movement option for Meon. But what is Meon's chances of making it in? Well, I hate to say this, but she may not be in the base roster. And here's the reason why. I don't know where you can put her into these story of KOF 15. KOF 14, yeah, because she's like a new character and she was sent by Antonov to fight against these other opponents. But I wouldn't go past them and saying, yeah, she might be unlockable, because Meon is a popular character. Even though in her short live on KOF 14, she became pretty popular. But it won't shock me if she's on DLC. So for Meon to make it in, I'll give her around 40%. Next up is South American boxer Nelson. Nelson was introduced KOF 14. I use Nelson in KOF 14, so I know what he can do and can't do. Nelson got so many command normals. He got the most in the game, and he does have at least amount of special moves. He does got a command special throw where is a special cancelable during his normal command moves. So if Nelson get up close to it, he can do a command throw. He does got that dash where he can dash in, but he can't dash out. So Nelson is a type of fighter that deals with pressure, mix up, and all that stuff. He does got one normal where he can guard crush you, which that is really good on faking out your opponents to block. And if you do a few combos with Nelson, you do get rewarded from damage, because Nelson does got a low combo but high damage type of ceiling. So what's the chance of Nelson making it? I want to say 30% or 25%. Even though I like using Nelson, but I feel like his story wouldn't fit into KOF 15, because in KOF 14, the reason why he got the mechanic arm was an accident, and he was test driving the mechanic arm and make sure to win that prize money so he can get his fiance out of the coma in the hospital. So after he returned the robot arm, they still want to use him for more tests, but I don't see him being KOF 15. But he may be back in DLC, who knows. Next up is the toucan loving corporal fighter Zarina. Zarina was introduced KOF 14. She's the exact same team as Nelson. She is a corporal fighter. She uses corporal moves to, do some mix-ups. She does got a command special where, like hiding, instead of doing the neck snap, she'll just go to your head, go around, and somehow defy all laws of gravity and just kicks you to the wall. So it's weird like that. But out of the fighters that I like playing, I love playing Zarina. Like her moveset is just awesome. Like it reminds me of some type of Eddie Gordo in Tekken 3 and all that stuff. And I can go on how clean her moveset is. Well, her powers is she can shoot like Febreze freshener out of her hands. I mean, really, I'm not joking, guys, because when she does a super, you see a Febreze like leaves and all that stuff. I ain't joking about that. So, but her climax super is godly, is eye candy. She does she jumps as high as it can. I was like, oh gosh. And you see, oh my lord. Alright, I'm not going to go on with it, but for her being like eye candy and all that stuff, she does got some chances of making it, but she probably won't be in base roster. Probably more of a DLC down the line. Alright, next up is the practitioner of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Bandras. Bandras was introduced KOF 14, just like Zarina. He is Nelson's other teammate. So Bandras' fighting style is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but add a little, ninja flair to it. So he don't have ninja stars or anything, but he can make little slashes out his fingers and make it like a cut noise, which that's pretty cool. And then he does like ninjutsu arc. He can make the whole ground shake, make like an earthquake and hit you up. And he can do the Exuma drop. He can do a shadow clone. He can do a lot of basic ninja stuff. But what's the probability for Bandras to come to KOF 15? About 55%. And why? Why? You said Zarina's a little bit low, and Nelson, why Bandras? Bandras wants to perfect his ninja techniques. So he's going to Japan to train and all that stuff. And I feel like he can make it in KOF 15, maybe as a unlockable or a DLC character, because he still want to perfect his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and just go to Japan just to get students. So what's the chance? Like I said, 55%, but hopefully we get to see him as a unlockable and a DLC character. Next up is Rugel's secretary, the blonde bombshell herself, Mature. Mature appeared in KOF 94, but she wasn't playable till KOF 96 as part of Iori's team. It was which marks her and Vi's last appearance in the main series until KOF 13. And then they do reappear KOF 14. And Mature and Vice are very fan favorite for the KOF series. And a certain redheaded character, who killed Mature and Vice of the Rise of the Blood. So who is Mature? Mature is a blonde-haired lady, and she used her sexy and seductive voice to rile your opponents up. Many men think Mature is a very beautiful woman. Even Kukari himself said the exact same thing. But the problem with Mature is very sadistic, and she likes men with power, so she easily will stand by with Rugel more than anybody. So what is Mature's chance of making it KOF 50? Oh, she got a strong chance. I want to say, I'll give her at least 55%. She may not be in the base game, but she can definitely be an unlockable or DLC character along with Vice. So next character will be Vice. Next up is another of Rugel's secretary and not so sexy bombshell, Vice. Vice appeared in KOF 95, where she succeeds on controlling Saisu Kusanagi, even though she hates how strong-willed Saishu is. And if anyone doesn't know who Saishu Kusanagi is, that's Kyo's dad. So she hates strong-willed people, and she does got murderous intent. And oh gosh, she's really violent. She wouldn't care to rip you apart if she wants. Vice's moveset is more so the wrestler types, so she does got fast grappling moves, which makes her really insane to play against, because most grapplers be slow, but Vice is different. She is fast. So what's her chance of making it into KOF? Just like Mature, she got a chance to make it in probably as unlockable or DLC with a team with Rugal. So there's that, and that's basically it. And that's it, guys. That's it for the 14 character roster that should be in 15. So I know this is a long one, and I know I skipped Nakariru, Mui Mui, and Loveheart, but these characters are different. These characters are special guest characters, and I want to do my own separate video with the special guest characters. So before we go, yes, I will put Nakariru, Mui Mui, and Loveheart in the exact same team as one of the special guest characters. So anyway, guys, before I monologue anymore, if you like this, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to not miss any type of KOF related video or any game related from yours truly. This is your host, EraserMK, signing off. I'll catch you guys next time.